Alright, back again, Luke here, and today we've got out the old Famicom and Famicom disk system, and I figured we could put in this game here, Otocky. So, let's pop this in and play some of that. Now this is a very quirky game, very fun but very interesting and quite difficult game nonetheless. We'll flip the old system on here, and... But due to the interesting, there's a lot of interesting detail behind this game, what I'll do is I will put a link to the Wikipedia page, and I'm sure many of you can go and check over there to see what the details are on it, but it's a very, very wild game, based all on, music, and we'll flip over the side here, and your little fighter here, your little guy, is basically just destroying enemies, but doing it while creating music. So it's hard to explain. I guess you have to take a look at it to see it. Let's start a new game. And we'll just, I don't know, just go like, that's good. And we'll start from the beginning. What you'll notice here is there is a BGM mode, which is kind of cool. You can just listen to the music, and there's a music maker mode where you can go into the game and play the game, don't have to worry about getting hit by enemies or dying or anything like that. You can just make music. You just play in the game and shooting and going along, and each time you go along you can create different sounds. It's really wild. Let's jump into the game mode here. I'll show you what I mean. It's tricky because you have to push the directional pad in the direction you want to shoot, plus the shooting button. So you can hear the background music, nothing special, but when you fire... So you're actually creating the music each time you fire. And along the way here, you can see these enemies will knock you down. They'll take away your weapon upgrades. But there are a lot of weapon upgrades and a lot of different music changing things here. It'll change the different instruments. But the history behind this one, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's got an interesting story behind it. Very famous person who worked on this, worked on some other games as well. But your shot will actually get smaller and smaller the amount of times that you get hit, and once it gets too small, then you just wind up dying here. You can see I'm just dying here pretty bad. But here's our boss, which is pretty funny. It's a musical note. And you'll see there are many openings here, and at the bottom the different notes will disappear. And as they disappear, that's his power meter, or its power meter. But it's hard because when you push forward, your character also goes forward, but you need to push in the direction that you want to shoot, so... Let's see if we can get rid of him. And there's the end of it. There's our boss for the first stage. So, it is a really wild game. It's really much more complex to explain than it is to just kind of watch and understand it. But basically, you have to push in the direction you want to shoot, and it also pushes your character in that same direction, so up and down. But you can make some pretty cool music with it. You notice that the instrument changes here. And there are a pretty good variety of different musical instruments in here. This one was a music speed up. it's an awesome game because it was only released on this system here, so very, very unique. I know that some people out there probably won't be very interested in it, but it is cool. It is quite, you know, wild. Creativity at its best right here. Oh, getting hit here. Ah! It's really hard to control this. Ah! Trying to move up. Oh, and B button, I totally forgot about the B button. That also gives you a shot, so... But once your guy, you know, loses all of his power here, then it's game over. Probably not gonna get too far. Sometimes you can see there's some tricky stuff where they actually have enemies hidden behind there. And here's our second level boss, which is, guess what? Another musical note. I think one more hit or so, and I'm gonna be dead here. You can hit either one of these that you want, like this spot. There you go. I died. The spot in the front, or the other spot. But you can save to the game itself, and it'll save where you last left off. But yeah, just want to give you guys a little bit of a look here at what Otocky looks like here for the Famicom disk system, and it's a really wild game. A lot of fun, you know, but really, really challenging. Probably the most challenging part is remembering that you're not only pushing the direction that you want to go, but you have to push that in order to play the music. So if I just press the button right here without pushing a direction, it does nothing. So it's hard. But definitely the music maker and the BGM mode is kind of awesome. Actually, I should die and show you guys that. Stop talking about it. And this one just stops the screen here for a few seconds, and then it'll start back up again. But your thumb definitely does get sore. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. There we go. And then we'll move on to stage 3 here. But I should try and die off here so he can show you the other modes. Let's try that. Let's kind of... Let's die off here. Come on, keep getting hit. Problem is, sometimes there's enemies around. Sometimes there's not any enemies around, so it can take quite a bit of time before you wind up getting hit. Especially in this stage, there's not that many. Trying to get hit. Come on. The times that I want to get hit, I'm just avoiding enemies like crazy. Come on. These guys will kill me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah! The one time that you try not to die, you know, you end up dying really quick, but the time that you want to die, there you go. You just can't do it. Alright. So we'll just save it. It takes a couple of seconds for it to save and go back to the main menu here, but... Ba-doop. Alright, so let's try this here. Let's try the old BGM mode. And like I said, there's different modes here. They don't, the enemies, I don't believe they should kill you. It should be just kind of like one of those things where you just play the music. Yeah, you can see here. But you guys can get the idea here. But anyway, nonetheless here, just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what Otocky looks like here. And yeah, it's a fun game, you know. A lot of interesting stuff for sure. But like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Oh, and with this, like, being able to change the different ones, you just press start here. Pressing select will change the different buttons. Start will change different pitches here. But yeah, press select here. Wee-hee. Alright, back to the beginning.